Welcome to Turtle Games Live. My name is Steven, and I am joined by Jake. Hey, Jake.
Hey, Jake, that's me!
It's been a while since we've done a classic Team Up Tuesday, just the two
I
of us.
I know, a classic Team Up Tuesday, just the two of us, and Destiny. I haven't played Destiny in a long, long time. Like, too long.
Well,
Um,
I'm hoping that you get some of the luck that Jeremy from 8-Bit Gamesters and I have been getting over the past couple weeks. Because 2 weeks ago, I think it was, we hit the mother load of exotics. Hey, Frowny Face, what's up? And then last week, I think he still managed to get an exotic, though I did not. But we're doing
yeah,
something.
I still haven't gotten one.
Yeah, I know. It's really easy to get Thunderlord. I thought it might be. That was weird. The party just dropped. One sec, guys. I thought it might be because, it's been a longer quest that they've been rolling out over a period of time. Hey, Vlad. Cheery as always, I see. Oh, wow, that's great. Well, we're currently looking for the falls here in the outskirts. Can you guide me there, Frowny Face? You know where that is? We're doing the, yeah, I don't know what that was, Jake.
I'm back. I don't
We're
know either. I
doing-
think it was I was about to say that this game hates me, and the Destiny Lords just weren't going to let that happen.
Gotcha. Whispered Falls in the outskirts is what we're looking for.
Guardian, there's an arsenal cache
All right.
on its way.
Going to maps. Frowny Face is helping guide us to the falls. I'm looking at the maps.
Oh, so we don't need this guide that you asked me to look up?
No, don't tell them that we have a guide. We have to pretend like we know what
I
we're doing.
mean, I didn't have a guide.
Smooth. All right, I'm in the maps, Frowny. Tell me what to do.
Tell him what to do.
Oh, and hey, Rose.
Hey, Rose. Hey, Vlad.
Okay,
I don't know if
Jake.
you said hey to Vlad or not. I just
There's
showed up.
there is a U shape.
You're
Jake,
a U shape.
Jake, where on the map do you see a U shape?
What up, Jamie? Well, Steven, I'll have you know, I see a U shape. Right here, the gulch. I don't know why I didn't just say the gulch. Or it could be an upside down U over here by Crossland.
Is it in the outskirts, Frowny? Jake, go ahead and pull up the guide, because there are people waiting. You can get Thunderlord. That's what we're working on right now. We are in the middle of the Lost Cryptarch quest. Everything before this was just lost sectors. So we're working on it. Stay tuned.
I understand. Okay, so you're looking for the Whispering Falls?
Yes, it's in the outskirts. Is it a lost sector? Is that it?
It's this U shape right here, Steven. You're standing right in front of it.
Right in front of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the lost sector that I'm standing right in front of?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. If I knew that, I would have already done this.
Oh, would you have? Would you have, Steven?
Probably.
How dare thy? How dare thy?
How dare
Now,
thy?
the real fun of this is that I am not caught up with Steven on this quest line. So I'm going to sit here and do this with him, and he's going to get Thunderlord, and then I'm just going to be sitting here like, haha,
Jake,
this game hates me.
Thunderlord is a gun you probably would not even use. It's a machine gun.
Yeah, you know what, Steven? I know that. I've seen the gameplay with it. I know that it's not a gun I would use. But do you know what, Steven? It would be my first Destiny 2 Forsaken exotic, and I need one, damn it.
All I'm saying is, you didn't play Destiny 1. You don't know what Thunderlord means to me. It's a relic of
times lost.
Of times lost. Wow, that's the perfect way to describe this game. Time lost. We're gonna keep going.
You're still waiting for Bad Juju, right?
Oh, I'm still waiting for Bad Juju. They released Bad Juju, all is forgiven. Give me Phoenix Protocol, give me Bad Juju, Unlimited Super.
Wow, that's all. That's all.
That's all.
What up, Kaylin?
Hey, Kaylin.
Kaylin's girl, I mean. Sorry, that's cool.
That
cat,
rocket
but we're
just
calling
went
it...
between that guy's legs. I was gonna say, Kaylin's probably at work right now. Hey, cool cat.
I thought I shot him into the wall and like he was gone.
Oh, I did a
Boom.
wanted lost sectors thing.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, cool, I at least got something for this.
Obsidian Mind is what you want, Jamie? Is that the, is that black Voidwalker helmet? I never played Voidwalker. I didn't even play Warlock in D1.
Did you get this thing, Steven?
Yeah, I did the thing. Hey, defend me while I look at the thing.
Roger that. I got nothing.
Alright, return to Holiday.
Take us back to Holiday, boss.
Jake, would you like to get caught up so that you can also get Thunderlord, or do you care?
I mean, yeah, I'd like to.
Alright.
I want to Forsaken Exotic, Steve.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
This seems to be the only one I'm gonna have a close. Here, look, I'll tell you where I'm at. I think I'm just a step behind you.
You are. I know exactly what you need to do. We need to go back to Trostland and just do all 3 lost sectors.
Gotcha.
So here's what we're going to do.
Trostland.
You're going to go into the church where Devrim is.
Okay.
You're going to go to that lost sector. While you do that, I'm going to start clearing out another lost sector. And you're going to finish that one. And by the time you finish that one, you're going to come over to the other one. And it's going to be cleared out with nothing but a boss to kill. And we're going to do that. And then we're going to hit the other one together. How's that sound?
Sounds delightful.
Fantastic. All right, I'm going to the one to the left of the church. So you will find me there.
Yep.
You go inside the church. See you in a minute.
Also, I just gotta say, I look like a trash panda, and I'm still not happy about it in this game. I need to be high enough level where I can start to look cool.
You gotta actually play the game.
Look, Steven, I would love to play the game, but there's this little thing called Red Dead Redemption 2 that has taken over my life. A lot like Destiny took over my life when I first got it, so let's just calm down.
I was so underwhelmed by Red Dead that I, unprovoked, basically gave my copy to Brody. Because my PlayStation's acting up, and so if I really wanted to, I can make it to where my PlayStation could play discs again. But I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Brody wants this game more than I do. I'm just going to let him borrow it. I don't care if I see that game again or not. If I do get the game back, it's going to be to try online once and then to sell it.
No, you got to keep it. That's going to be a good online thing to come back to for streams.
And that is why I'm going to play it once.
Jeez.
That's not necessarily true. I'll probably enjoy it, but it just seems like another GTA Online goof-off game that is only going to be fun to me for like a day. And then it's like, oh, yep, I remember that time that you guys killed my horse. That was good times. That was a lot of fun, but maybe we could actually do something now. Nope, going to kill my horse again? Awesome. Okay.
If it's just you and me, we'll actually get stuff done.
Fair enough.
Speaking of, though, your PlayStation and your eject button, you and Brody have a great deal of the day going on.
Yeah.
There's like basically you guys are trading in your launch PlayStation 4s for PlayStation Slims, right?
Yeah, I believe it's Slim.
For basically free over the Black Friday
nothing.
weekend. Yeah.
So they're doing GameStop is doing PlayStation 4 Slims with Spider-Man for $200 starting this Sunday. And we are trading in our PlayStations. Brody already traded his in for $165. They lowered the trade value today. I checked. I talked to the manager at one of my local GameStops, and it's funny when the GameStop employees treat me like I didn't work at GameStop, because I talk to them like a person who has obviously worked there before, and they're just like, oh, you could pre-order. All you need is $5 down. And it's like, please, hun. I know this. I know the skinny. You don't need to, put your hands on your knees, bend over, and talk to me like I'm a toddler. I know how this works. Like, that's how I feel.
Right.
But I even said to the girl, I was like, so I assume it's against store policy to tell me how many units you expect to have in store on Sunday, and she was like, yes. And I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, I unfortunately don't know how many they'll have, and they open at 11. I will be in church till 12. So, all PlayStations could be gone.
Well, I was going to ask because I know Brody was afraid of the having to getting hit with like a refurb charge.
It will be a $40 to $50 drop. So my thing is, I'm going to try to fix it on my own, and and if I can't get it fixed, oh good, you're here. If I can't get it fixed because I'm a Boy Scout, I'm going to have to tell them, hey, it won't give up discs, and they'll have to knock off a $40 to $50 fee, because I would hate for somebody to get that system.
Your broken piece of crap.
Yeah.
By the way, Vlad said RDR is way more important than this, and then he says as long as it doesn't play like GTA Online, he's going to play it. But he did say that early GTA Online was fun. And then he said, do you want your power-up rewards card? Every single time he walks through the door. He said he hates GameStop.
The trick to get out of that loop is just get a power-up rewards card. It's free. They will stop trying to sell it to you if you just have one. The trick is you have it, then you bring it out of your wallet during transaction, you hand it to them, done. They never bring it up ever again. Trust me, I worked there. That's how it works.
I will not get your stupid card. Yeah, I that's the thing. They always get me every time I come in there. They're like, do you want to keep your...
That's what flies.
Every time I come in there, they get me because they're like, but look, it pays for itself. Like you've saved enough money that it's like for your 2 purchases you made this year, that you're not even paying for it. Plus you get Game Informer, and I was like, okay, fine. Like I know I do everything digital now, and I do everything through Amazon. Anything else through Amazon. So I don't need this thing, but sure. So.
I see. I still keep it just for the sake of resale, because if I get a game that I don't want, that like I play it and then I'm done, I can trade it back in, or I can do it pre-owned, get it back within a week, get my full money back. So I basically can rent games.
Right.
It's still super useful. The fact that you get Game Informer is really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, even if just for the covers, like that Alex Ross Spider-Man 4 cover, holy crap, I want to frame that thing.
Yep. I want to frame the one from Anthem.
That's true, too.
With my Interceptor. It looks great.
Rose, I was about to say, if you want to know how to play the game, ask me questions. I am not going to sit you down and give you how to play Destiny for dummies, because honestly, I don't really have time for that right now. If you have any questions, I don't even know where to
start. Yeah. Ask specific questions and we will answer. But I have no idea where to start.
All right, go to back to Trossland.
Yep. Now we're going back and doing that one you just did.
Game journalism is a scam in certain places, and Game Informer is sometimes compromised. But is one of the better ones.
I'll be honest. I don't read the magazine, but I do like having it on my coffee table, and in some cases I put my favorites at work. I put those on my table at work so that when people sit down in my edit bay, they're like, this man is a gamer, and I like having that, but I hardly ever read it. I'm more of a podcast or video review kind of guy. I have to watch or listen to. I'm not going to sit down and read.
I do
like the pretty pictures, Vlad. Absolutely, I am 100% guilty of just looking at the pretty pictures.
Vortex says, "What's oofing my oofs?"
We're just oofing away, having a great old oofing time.
Whoa, watch your language.
Whoa.
I do read the articles. I don't really read the reviews, but I do read the cover stories pretty much, because it is interesting to see, the insider scoop that people have gotten, because Game Informer is a reputable place where game developers are like, yeah, let's get Game Informer in here and let's let them play our game.
They usually get some of the...
They get good exclusives.
Maybe not exclusives, but yeah, they get some really deep first hands-on stuff. Like their Dreams coverage, no one else has done anything to that level of Dreams, which Dreams is so overwhelming to me. I just am not even looking at any of it. I just know I'm going to get it to play things that people make.
I know the other week, I forget which month issue it was, but Deus Ex Machina had an article in there, and I didn't know anything about this game because no one other than Game Informer got the scoop. So Game Informer is useful for those lesser-known games, because I learned about Deus Ex Machina that in the game you actually can jump out of your mech and fight outside of it, even though that's basically a death sentence. You can still try it. And if your pilot becomes better with certain weapons, such as if your pilot is a swordsman, your mech is going to be a better swordsman. So stuff like that, interesting. Didn't know that. They gave me the skinny on that.
Gave you the skinny.
Yes, you can switch supers, Rose, but you have to get to levels 10 and then 15 to get the different supers.
All right, I am caught up to you now, Steven. That didn't take long at all.
It did not. All right, how do I do missions like I'm lost to original story and dailies? Okay, so the story, you're basically only going to do story for most of the campaign time. Everything titled Red War, that's going to be the red banner looking symbol, that's going to be what advances the story. And you're going to do that for a while until you beat it, and then that's when a lot of your other stuff opens up, because this game honestly doesn't really open up till you've beaten it. It's one of those games where the story is fun and good to experience, but it's a tutorial, if we're being honest.
Yeah,
Vlad, how do I make the game fun? You get the stick out of your ass, and you actually try to enjoy it.
Oh, man. That was a good one, Vlad. That was a good one. I'll give you props for that. That was funny. That was funny. I'm so glad I at least got my cat ghost before
so you did
the
get
end
it.
of. Yeah, well, if you'll remember, the last time I was on a Team Up Tuesday, I believe, I actually bought it with all the bright dust I had. I had just enough. Like we had to play through a couple things, and I had just enough to slide in and make it work. But it was very close, and I love it, and it will be my ghost forever now.
Vortex said, "You just gonna take that, Vlad?" And Vlad said, "Yeah, it was funny. I'm glad you enjoyed it."
Look, Vlad will tell it to you straight. He likes a good honest
as he
rebuttal.
says he enjoys a good hoot.
Exactly. Whew. So also, Steven, okay, you and I are gonna have a more heated discussion about this, I feel like, on the podcast.
Okay.
But I kind of want to go ahead and dive into it just a little bit. Just general impressions, because I really want to dive into it with you on the podcast. How do you feel about Detective Pikachu?
I haven't watched it yet.
Steven. I'm not
see.
going to say anything then. I'm not going to say anything. But watch it before the podcast, because we're going to have an in-depth discussion. And the how deep it will be will depend on how you feel about it, because I have very strong opinions one direction, and typically when that happens, you have very strong opinions.
Hey, you can get the Trinity Ghoul ornament from Eververse.
I can. I think I already have it. In fact, I think I got it within 1 week of Forsaken being out.
That's sad.
But, Destiny is cruel and likes to give me pieces and parts of what I want, but not the whole kit and caboodle.
That's a smooth dance. But yeah, see, the fact that it's got Ryan Reynolds gives me hope, because he basically makes anything he touches funny. Even if it's crappy, it's still funny, probably.
The one thing I'll say, this, I mean, we've talked about this on the podcast before when we heard about it. I was very in the red, like, this is not going to be good. Even when they attached Ryan Reynolds, I was like, he may make it work, but I don't think so. All I'll say is I watched the trailer being like, man, I can't wait to laugh at how bad this is. Yeah. And I left with a smile on my face, not because I was laughing at it, but because it filled me with such joy and hope that I cannot wait to watch it.
So all I've seen is that there are a lot of Easter eggs pointing towards Pokemon. So that, because it's an American-made film, right? It's not Japanese import.
Yes, it's legendary.
Okay. So that's good. Like I've said, if anyone can bring anime to us in movie form, it's
after
legendary.
seeing this, if it's good, I might have hope for My Hero.
MHA, yeah. So yeah, the fact that there is a lot of Pokemon stuff included gives me hope that the people making it actually know what Pokemon is.
Right.
That's because you haven't rescued Cade yet, Rose. Cade is you have to go to Nessus to get him. First you go to Titan to save Zavala, then you go to Nessus to save Cade, and then you go to Io to save Ikora, and as you save them, they will become available at the farm.
We have to go back to the Whisper place.
Whisper place?
The Whisper Falls where we just were. She said there's some sort of transmat.
We're totally about to go to Cosmodrome, aren't we? You don't, I forgot. You don't know what that means. You don't know what that means. Okay, never mind. My references are wasted on you.
Sorry. Yes, Steven, that's what we're about to do. Sure.
I knew it.
Well, regardless, I'm excited to see what you think.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds he makes anything funny. Like I watch.
He really does.
I watch Hulu. I don't do Netflix. I'm more upper class than that. I watch Hulu. And
wow.
he has been licensed out to do these commercials for this Candy Crush looking mobile game. And they're freaking hilarious. But it's like, how much money did they pay him to do this? Or, which is totally possible because it's Ryan Reynolds, maybe he actually just loves the game so much that he was like, look, just put me in commercials. It'll be great. I don't know.
Look,
I don't know
want
the
to help
answer.
you guys out. Put me in a commercial. I don't know. I feel like he's probably a pretty cool dude to work with. Like I feel like he would be pretty reasonable. Like if it's a project he's down with, I think he'd be reasonable in doing it. You know.
Vlad, did you say you have Hulu? Because if you got Hulu, then I'm gonna have to start recommending shows to you. This is when Vlad's like, no, I don't have Hulu at all. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you know what else came out this week? A lot of things came out this week.
Yeah.
She-Ra on Netflix came out.
As in She-Ra,
the warrior princess.
As in He-Man,
Princess of Power?
She-Ra.
Yes,
wow.
but without He-Man.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, you need to look this up, Steven. I think it looks really good. It's like an animated Netflix show. It's She-Ra, but no He-Man. Unless He-Man's in it as like a Easter egg thing. But anyway.
You know what you haven't mentioned yet? Spyro.
Oh, I played Spyro today. There's a Spyro Let's Play coming out tomorrow. I actually edited it in what I might say is record time for me on a Let's Play edit today. But regardless, that's not the point. It's really, really good. There's a lot of... You can tell it was a game that was made, 10 or 15 years ago in its writing and like how it, like what happens in it. But it's great. You can't tell that it's a game made 10 years ago in its graphics and how it plays, because it looks beautiful and it plays very, very well. Or it plays like I would imagine a Spyro would play today.
Right.
Yet it still feels, nostalgic. Like I played a flying level in the Let's Play. And I just remember thinking, like, this feels exactly like I remember trying to race to do these objectives so that I could keep flying and all this and that. So it was a lot of fun. I had a good time.
So does it feel slicker? Like, does it control better? The same?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
it has a nostalgic feel of like you pick up the controller and you know what to do, and it works. But at the same time, I feel like the camera works a little bit better and moves a little bit faster. I don't even think they had... I don't know... Well, I say they didn't have twin stick, but like, that was still kind of an early concept. And how it worked didn't always work well. So, but there's none of that here. And honestly, just the charm and the nostalgia, that's what you play it for. And it's like all three games can be beaten in 20 hours. So it's not exactly a time sink. But I want to play more. I've got too much to do on Destiny. I mean, not Destiny. Well, that too, but Red Dead.
I was gonna say, yeah, don't act
And
like
Spider-Man.
don't pretend for
Jesus.
this stream saying that you've got too much to do on Destiny.
I
You don't
didn't
play
beat Spider-Man
Destiny.
before Destiny or before Red Dead
Oh,
came
you
out.
still
So
haven't you still haven't beaten Spider-Man?
no, man, I'm a horrible
Aha!
person.
We are at the Cosmodrome.
I told you, Steven! I knew they were going to take us here.
This is
Golly,
actually.
what a place! What a place!
Are you done?
That is, yes.
Okay. This is where we were revived by our ghost in D1. This was Earth in Destiny 1.
Oh.
See if you can find any clues nearby and track down the fallen bastards that did this.
I like how we're solving a murder mystery for someone that did not even appear in Destiny 2. And it was someone that no one cared about in Destiny 1.
Yeah, I don't even. He's from Destiny 1?
I think. He was the Cryptarch in the Reef, which no one went to the Reef. Not really.
Yeah, Rose, you saying you got a lot to do? Yeah, you got a lot to do, and you're always going to feel like you have a lot to do. That's my only complaint about this game, and I know why they do it this way, but I feel like if I'm not playing it, I'm missing out. and they do that so that people will continue to play it. But at the same time, things like Red Dead and Spider-Man
this is a bit of a throwback for me because this is literally the path that you walked in D1, I think.
You know, I don't know if I ever told you this, Steven. I have played the opening probably 20 minutes of Destiny 1.
Oh, so you probably remember this.
I don't remember this. I do remember dwarf ghost. I can't think of his name.
Dinklebot.
Dinklebot, that's it. I do remember Dinklebot. That was a great time.
So I think it's funny how people accuse Bungie, well, rightful accusation because it's 100% true in what happens, but they accuse Bungie of reusing assets. So they're like, you think we reuse assets? Well, here's assets from the first game.
But you love it.
I mean, I think it's cool, and I will say it is snowing, and there are very much different effects happening right now. So that's cool. But
I can just hear Vlad now being like, "Oh, it's snowing." Were those spider symbols? Symbols for the spider?
fallen symbols. The spider symbol is probably similar to, or it might have been the
he's
spider,
kind
I
of.
don't know.
He's part fallen, right?
He is all fallen.
That's the same as part.
Okay.
It's true if you think about it.
So this is interesting because Thunderlord, I don't know if many people know this who play Destiny 2, but Thunderlord was the first exotic we were shown for Destiny 1, and it was at E3 of 2013, I want to say. And they showed it in the they were showing the beginning of the campaign, and in a chest, the player found Thunderlord. And it was all slick and everything, and it showed... Basically, it was nothing like actually getting an exotic, and it was from a random chest, which is like, yeah, that doesn't happen.
That'll happen.
But interesting that they would take us back here to get Thunderlord, because it's almost like they're saying it's
Like,
been here
hey,
all along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just had to kill somebody to get it.
I'm the E3 historian.
You're such a historian about all things.
One of my nicknames, my old nickname in XCOM was Lore Master, because people told me that I basically like kept record of everything that happened. Like, one of my friends said that he got me a lore book so that I could like write down everything that happened. I never touched it. I still have the lore book. It is empty, much like my social life. So I guess it's fitting.
Wow.
But I was at one point called the Lore Master, so you can add that to my awful nicknames if you would like.
I'm totally going to use that in the podcast, but yeah, that's good. It's fun, Rose, if you dive in and get into it. You'll eventually want to move on to something else though, but it is a lot of fun.
Yep, for me that game is going to be well, if I'm being honest, I play this game off to the side even now. I never play this game alone. But I will totally be playing Anthem when it comes out. That'll pretty much replace this game.
Yeah, pretty much. For at least for a good a while.
Yeah, till they give me ample reason to come back. Although it's going to be fun juggling this, Anthem, and Division.
Yeah, good luck. You're going to pick two.
And then being newly married.
Yeah, that's where it's really going to
Division
hit you hard.
Comes out 2 weeks before my wedding.
That's it, huh? We got him.
Oh, that was the guy that murdered the guy we don't know or care about? Great. I feel good.
But listen, I don't think my little trick is gonna fool Zavala twice. This might be the last time you ever set foot in the Cosmodrome.
Wait, what? Why?
Aw.
Stay back in the tower.
Aw, you want to take it in, Steven?
Leave the Cosmodrome? Like, I'm just wondering, is there anything we need to be finding right now?
Let me skim ahead on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me skim ahead at the future. I'm just gonna Doctor Strange this here.
Oh, there's my bride to be just now. In the
Hey,
chat. March
Anna.
will be a busy month indeed.
I don't see anything. But well, geez, thanks for the fireworks.
Welcome. Okay. We're leaving Cosmodrome.
Alright, let's go. This will be my first.
Back.
This will be my.
Sad.
Leaving the Cosmodrome and we're never coming back.
I'm just excited to take Thunderlord and use it to get the Flashpoint and Heroic Adventure done. That's going to be fun.
Oh, I've already done those.
Well, you're going to do them again.
Are you sure you don't want to go like the Dreaming City and do one of those things first?
I mean, we can. See, I saw you on IO while I was logging on, and I thought to myself, Jake's going to do everything without me, and then he's going to be disappointed to see that he has to do everything again.
Well, I just didn't know if we would work backwards, because normally I would do the Flashpoint last, because while it is easy and quick to do, it is what you say, not the most profitable of the
in my
goals
experience,
for
the Heroic
week.
Adventure is the most profitable.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Past 3 weeks, I've
Not-
gotten an exotic twice.
Well, the game hates me then. I got like 2 levels higher than I was item.
Wow. Anna's saying that it's freezing here. That is not a figure of speech. I think it's literally freezing degrees outside. And
Hang on. Alexa, what's the temperature? 47 degrees, so it is not freezing, Steven.
That's weird because it was in the 30s today, this afternoon.
It'll probably get below 30 tonight, unless we're experiencing a warm front tonight or something.
Weird. Well, it feels amazing outside.
It does. Oh my God, today was perfect. It was cloudy, completely overcast. Had a nice, not really a wind, but it was just like a chill in the air. Oh, it was great. It was great. Whew. I enjoy the cool weather.
Let's go get that exotic.
Ugh, Vlad, I'm sorry. I hate that for you. And I'm being serious because that's way too hot. It's way too hot for me. Why does this man say dragon?
Dragon?
He's got a purple dragon under his name. Why do I know him? This man looks familiar.
Probably a title or
Good
something.
to pay old Russia a visit.
Yeah, I've seen this man on Twitter today. I don't know why. I don't know who you are. But hello.
Really after? Why go
I
after some
dabbed with you.
Oh.
grief?
I got
Enjoy
the
your
last
time.
Ingram. Time to take it to Raul.
Oh, oh. Oh,
Just watch.
Cryptarch has to decipher. Well, I can't. I hope he doesn't give it to you. I really do. I'm sorry.
This
I hate that.
SOB is going to give me Edge Transit, and then I'm going to quit this game.
I'm
So
sorry.
long, Destiny 2.
I kind of hope that happens just to see the rage, but it's not. It's not going to happen.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
There she is. Got Thunderlord.
Oh, did you get it? Oh man, Steven, I'm so excited that my first Forsaken exotic is going to be a Destiny 1 exotic.
You will like this gun. It is a
Oh, I know. I'm not
boss
saying
gun.
I won't. I'm not saying I won't. I just want Trinity Ghoul, Steven. That's all I want.
I know. It's basically Trinity Ghoul, but a machine gun.
I know it is. I know. I've seen some action. Oh, shut up, Raul. I got your buds thing. Just give it to me. Thank you.
Yay!
Yay, we did it.
All right, so I'm going to take
my first Forsaken exotic, everybody.
Let's go to the Dreaming City, or Tangled Shore first, then Dreaming City.
That sounds good. We're gonna do the.
We're gonna get the bounty.
Yep. All right.
And we might try the Ascendant Challenge. Hey, go ahead and look up what the Ascendant Challenge for this week is.
Aye, boss. It's the 13th.
It is.
It is. Let's see. Alright, this is the week 5 challenge, which means nothing to me. As always, grab the bounty. It's located inside a lost sector near the Dreaming City landing zone. Go partway through and you'll find the portal. Inside you'll have to platform your way to an area with a pair of wizards. Take them out to complete the challenge and the bounty, which rewards you with powerful gear.
Oh, it sounds like the easy one.
I wonder if that's the one where you start up really high and have to fall, because you fight 2 wizards there, right?
Sure.
Or is this the very first one that, like, you had to just jump across a couple things and then fight them?
Sure. We're going to talk to Petra first, and I'm going to activate us a fire team medallion. Oh, wait, we're not at the Dreaming City yet.
Petra's not here. Petra's not here.
She was.
We're getting it. She was at one point. You're getting a little ahead of yourself here, Steven.
I'm just not really paying attention. Oh, cool! I got a legendary from that. Nice.
From what?
Just that random chest.
Oh. I got like a rock. I didn't get anything of note.
Look who it is.
Oh gosh.
What?
What catches your eye?
I don't have enough ghost fragments to buy this.
Oh gosh.
Very good.
We have to do that number again.
How does that happen?
You don't play the game and don't spend any time on Tangled Shore, so you end up not having any ghost fragments.
Okay, look, this is not time.
You asked, how does that happen? And I just told you how it happens.
Everyone's requesting the spider voice, Steven, so if you're going to continue to berate me, I request that you do it in that voice.
Well, too dang bad. Spider is dead. Long live GameStop, Mom.
The spider is dead. Alright, okay, but seriously though, what do I need to do? Just anything and I'll find them? Or...
Random events. Oh my god, Thunderlord is so cool. So cool! You do random events or find chests. So in
Ooh.
Destiny 1, I don't believe it struck literal lightning down from the sky. So that's a nice new touch. I hate that it's an exotic, though, because now I'm never going to use it. Come to where I am. I completely understand why it's an exotic, but I hate the fact that it's an exotic, because I don't need a heavy exotic.
It's pretty versatile, though, from what I can see. Because at first I was like, oh, cool, I have 13 bullets I can shoot from this, but it's actually like 13 rounds of a bunch of shots. So you could potentially use one bullet, quote unquote, to do a lot of different things.
I need to tell Jeremy about it because, honestly, I think Jeremy would totally use Thunderlord as his exotic. He loves heavy machine guns.
He's our he's really is our tank just through and through.
Yep.
He is the tank guy. Maybe he'll be our tank in
he
Anthem.
will. He will. I already had that conversation with him. I was like, so Colossus is the tank with forced aggro and big guns. He was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's great. How many people do we know how many people you can have in a party in
I want to say it's 4.
Anthem yet? That's such a better number.
It
You
might
know
be
what I mean?
3, but I think it's 4.
Four is a better number, I think, because sure, you might not can get 4 people together all the time, but on the few times you do, man, it always sucks when you have 4 people and it's like, oh, we were gonna play Destiny. Sorry, Bill, you don't get to play.
Yep. All right, we're gonna do this event.
Do we get ghost fragments from lost sectors?
Maybe. Go do that lost sector. I'll be here waiting at the event.
Yep, that's what I was knee deep in it, and when you didn't give an immediate response, I thought, probably a no.
Yes,
But
Rose, I
I'm
said
gonna do it.
machine gun. That is a new weapon type that they added back to the game, starting with Thunderlord, and we think that with Black Armory, they're going to add more machine guns. Which
That's right, I forgot.
fine
Everyone
by
thought
me.
we were gonna get this one through Black Armory.
Yeah, I heard people say that I had heard people mostly thought that we were going to get this from the Lost Cryptarch, but I did think a lot of people thought it was going to be Last Word that we would get from that quest, which would have made a little more sense to me. But okay, this exotic's
That's a
pretty
Witcher
dang
thing.
good
How is that a...
because it can one shot with a precision and then does an AoE lightning strike. So if you have a steady hand, this thing can really go the distance.
If you have a steady hand and an even steadier heart.
All right, that was awful. I'm waiting for you to get back here because the event just dropped. So
Sensors show an ether harvester initialized.
and it's Ether Harvest because of course it is.
Don't kill too many ghost souls without me.
Dang. Okay. Dang. I hadn't fired it in full automatic yet. It puts him down. It puts him down, Jake. It does good work.
It puts him down
It puts him down for a nap.
like a drunk in a bar.
Puts him down like my family around Christmas time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. That's not true.
Like put down
Anymore.
emotions or,
Yeah.
or drinks because
That's what I was going for.
that's what I figured.
Was emotion.
Usually with you it's emotional damage, not alcoholism, so I was
See,
real confused.
I do this bit where I act like my family is like the worst thing. They're really not. We had it rough when I was a teenager, but we're good.
But if we're being honest, we all had it rough as teenagers, and it's mostly our fault. At least for me. Alright, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Don't kill all the people without me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Jeremy to use this. Hey, kill that ogre.
Oh, don't worry. Ah, frickin'.
I got crooked fanger. Fang.
I got the crooked fang.
Ah!
Oh, perfect timing, Steven.
Thanks.
Oh, it gets faster like Sweet Business.
Yep. But you can fire it really well in semi-automatic. Look, not necessarily semi-automatic, but you can fire single shots pretty well.
Right.
Well,
All right,
Rose...
I got a ghost fragment.
Oh, great. Rose, I wish you luck. If you ever decide to do raids, I will never join you.
Because he hates raids, not because it's you.
I hate raids in this game. They're awful. I haven't tried the new one, so I can't say that for a fact, but the raids in this game are garbage. Do you want to keep doing this, or do you want to head on to Dreaming City?
I'm good with heading on to Dreaming City.
All right, let's do this patrol.
It's my own dumb fault. It's my own dumb fault. You know what I mean?
And you know, if you play Destiny later in the week, then you can join me to actually get it for you.
We might play a little bit more tomorrow because I'm not I don't got anything going on. My wife is out of town again.
Really?
Yep. Till Friday.
That's crazy.
Yep, we've been both traveling a lot, which I enjoy traveling. She does not enjoy traveling, but we both dislike not being together.
Yep.
So it's not fun when we just go back and forth.
What can I do?
Hopefully.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, I was just gonna say, hopefully after this weekend, or after this weekend, hopefully we won't have anything over the weekends for a long time. That we're not just like chilling and hanging out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Rose asks, what can I do? Is the question. I can do a lot of things. I can do anything but raids in this game, pretty much. Anything but raids and Crucible. I will not do Crucible.
I got a ghost fragment from that patrol,
I
by the way.
You might. Okay. How many ghost fragments do you currently have?
These are great questions you're asking, Steven. I'm really
they're
challenging me to my core. I have 2.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Look around for a chest.
We do, Vlad. We do.
And I'm going to get us another patrol. There's a chest over where I am.
I'm trying to come to you. I got it.
Good.
As far as I can tell, I didn't get anything from it.
Okay, yeah, we're leaving.
Nice. Yep, just go ahead and go.
Oh, let's finish this real fast.
Steven, you have the cool. Oh, that's great.
That wasn't me you were looking at.
Oh, that wasn't you? Oh.
The cool
that guy had the cool sparrow. The cool new sparrow. Gambit's fun, but Rose, you're not. I don't think you even have access to that yet.
She does not.
Did you get Forsaken? And even still, until you beat the main game, I don't think you can play Gambit, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I will not play Gambit with anyone less than a team of 3 that I know. like a team of 3 that I know I can communicate with, and that I know won't piss me off. That's a very.
And I don't even qualify for that sometimes.
Sometimes Jake does not qualify for that.
You and I got pretty good at Gambit there for a little bit.
For like a day or 2, yeah, we were pretty good.
Oh, whatever. We were good for longer than a day or 2.
Not half the game's content, Vlad. A percent, but not
3/4, okay?
Yeah, get it right. We round up here at Chortle Games.
That's right. We round up here at Chortle Games. We don't do fractions. I always hated fractions.
Chances are, Rose, I will not use the free sparrow. if we do the refer a friend thing, because chances are I will probably hate it. But it's hard to get a Sparrow that's better than my light bike. The light bike is best Sparrow.
Steven, question for you.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. At some point, Bungie made an announcement that they were dropping the price of the main game or something, where it's like you get all of the game for the same price or something. They did some kind of drastic combo of the two prices or something like crazy.
Yeah.
And then to like reward people who had been there from the beginning, they were giving us like an exclusive emote that was like throwing knives, and I think an exclusive Sparrow and like a banner or something. Did you ever get that?
Nope.
Because I never did. I don't know if I just missed something or if it's just like kind of like the exclusive PlayStation 4 equipment. It's just out there and like you may find it.
That's probably the
know?
case. Knowing Bungie, they like to do that.
That's what I've been operating under the assumption of, but I wanted to double check with you.
Just zoom past everything. We're gonna go to Petra first.
Don't worry, I'm zooming on by. I've never heard the phrase a biscuit hole before. I've heard of a donut hole. I've heard of an asshole, but never a biscuit hole.
That was a big jump from donut. There are a lot of other holes in the world that exist in the space between donut holes and assholes.
I'm just saying. And name a few, Steven, because I can't think of it.
Black hole.
But from donut hole? At least mine was on Earth. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Potentially, it could be as close as the same. It could be. They could be very close. Steve.
I'll tell you, I live in Mississippi. Pothole.
There you go. That's maybe better.
That's definitely in the family between those two things. All right, go ahead and accept everything. Then I'm gonna.
Don't worry, I did. What up, Miles? Yeah, he said donut holes go to my asshole, which is what I was the point I was making. Thank you.
Cool.
All right, are you heading that way?
I'm headed to start the mission. Yes. If I.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We get a mission now. I forget.
Yeah. I have no idea how to get there. Or maybe this magic door will take me there. That's not a door.
Woo, woo.
That appears to be a door. Found it.
Let's say start it quick. I'm dying. Everybody say hi to Miles in the chat. He said, hi, my name is Miles. I've been sober for a while now. I somehow doubt that, Miles.
Have you played 76 yet, Miles?
Oh, I forgot that happened this week.
Yep,
There's way too much that came out
You and the
this
rest
week.
of America.
I'm over it. Like, I've heard nothing good. I've heard nothing good. I haven't seen like a review of it, but I've seen a couple people's first impressions, and everyone was just like, it's empty. It's not fun. And so, you know, I'm not about that life.
I was just never into it. Not a concept that can garner much fun for me.
I wasn't candid with you. I'm sorry.
Alright, so Miles decided to wait to get it.
To keep our distance.
Probably a good choice.
Ah, yeah, a good choice. You know, that's always the wise decision when you're not sure about something. maybe just wait. Watch a couple reviews. See what your friends say. Haven't we done this mission before? Do we just do the same 5 missions?
It's the same rotation of missions, yeah.
Okay. I knew everything else rotated. I wasn't sure if these missions were rotating as well. Wow, Steven just rocking it out with that Thunder God.
Thunderlord.
Thunderlord God thing.
Hi, I'm Thor
Lord
with machine gun. And I've been
Machine
sober
Gun
for
Thor.
a while now. Oh, they got me. That's what I get for not
Don't
putting
worry,
a rift
boy.
down.
I got you. Here, I'll carry the relic.
Oh, yeah, you do that. I'll cover you with my Thunderlord.
Oh,
okay.
well.
Sure.
Sorry, I thought it was one of those I picked up.
You lied to me.
Even worse, I lied to myself. I love my cat ghost. This is just like the perfect ghost.
Everything's happening as it did, but that doesn't mean you'll win again. For all we know, we're playing a game of memory. Do everything exactly as we did last time.
Is she addressing the fact that we've done this mission before?
Guardian.
Is Bungie trying to
I think
get
she
meta?
is. I think Bungie's getting meta. Well, I mean, obviously they know we're in a time loop, right? Like, we all know we're in a time loop, right?
What?
We all know we're in a time loop, right?
Are you sure?
Like in the game, not in like real life.
Are we in a time loop?
I thought that was the whole deal. We're stuck in a time loop because of something the people in the raid did.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't paid attention.
Yeah, Rose, you should be jealous of my cat Ghost because it's amazing. Ghost would be a good name for a cat. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Yeah. All of my pets that I have in the future are going to be named after Chris Pratt roles. I'm gonna have Owen the cat.
Right.
Quill the dog.
Nice.
Emmett the hamster. And that's as far as I've got.
I'm sorry, Emmett is the only one I'm lost
Lego
on.
movie.
Oh yeah. Completely
Owen
forgot.
is the cat.
Yep.
Is Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Jurassic World, whatever.
Just had a little brain fart there.
Which, speaking of celebrities, I am legitimately sad at the passing of Stan Lee. Like, I was shocked but not surprised, if that makes sense. And
yeah.
it was devastating because he's always been one of my heroes. And Anna actually got to meet him. Has a picture with him and David Tennant. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Yep, that is cool.
I am very sad that I never got to meet the guy. Even something as simple as just shaking his hand and just telling him thank you for being so inspiring. But
let me tell you the roller coaster of emotions I had Monday morning. I wake up to the wonderful news that Toy Story 4 has a teaser, and I watch that, and I'm like, oh man, all the feels, because I know this is going to make me cry, and it's going to be great. Then Detective Pikachu happens, and that ended up to be a bright spot in my day. And then I turn around from watching Detective Pikachu and being like, this might actually be something good. And then I scroll down and I see some tweets that are like, #thanks Stan. And I'm like, thanks Stan? Who? What are we talking about? And then I see somebody with a picture of Stan Lee and they say #thanks Stan. And I went, no, don't do this to me right now. And then I turn and then I get to someone who had #RIP Stan Lee. And I was like, I literally threw my phone down and was just like, no, he can't die.
Let me tell you how I found out. I was taking a nap because for whatever reason Monday just wiped me out. So it was like at noon, 1 o'clock, something like that, because I was heading into work. I had the evening shift because we had rehearsal for something. And then I look at my phone, and Jake says, Stan Lee died. And it was like, what? I had just woken up, so it was one of those things where it was like, no, I didn't.
I want to interject here and say you're misquoting me. I said, fuck, Stan Lee died.
I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't ready. And I'm still not okay.
What, just like an out of nowhere, like obviously he's old. He was 95, lived a full life. We've known, like we've had some reports recently about like some health issues, and like there was a whole debacle with his like caretaker and stuff. And it like I remember telling you, I think maybe even in a podcast I might have said like, man, Stan Lee could die this year, Steven, and you were like, we were both like, no, he'll never die. But yeah, I mean it doesn't come as a surprise, but just like, man, it hit like a. I mean, when he went, he went. It wasn't like a Stan. We didn't get a report that was like Stan Lee's been rushed to the hospital, blah blah blah. And later that day, we hear the news he's passed. It's like bam, right out of the gate.
Do we know how it happened? Was it in his sleep? Was it peaceful?
We still don't know the causes. What I do know is that he was rushed to a hospital that morning, and then he died. He died in the hospital, and they haven't revealed what was the cause. At least the last time I read. Maybe it's updated by now, but I always unjustified, like this is a completely unjustified thing I'm about to say. I always jump to murder when people don't reveal, reasons.
Right.
Which that's not that there's no basis or grounds for that statement. That's just the type of person I am. I instantly jump to some conspiracy. But anyway.
Oh, man. Yeah, Vlad,
Sad.
It didn't come as a surprise, but I said it before, I'll say it again. Shocked, not surprised. Because it was something that we all knew was coming, but, like, it didn't make it hurt any less. It didn't make it feel like
You didn't think it'd come today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been really sad seeing everybody's tributes.
Oh, yes. And don't you know, Steven, if we see Avengers 4 together, I just want to let you know what I'm going to do. And I kind of hope that everyone will do something to this sort. When Stan Lee's potentially final cameo happens, I don't want to hear screaming or cheering. I just want to hear the crowd as one yell, Excelsior!
Yes.
And that be that. That's all I want. And so I'm saying that here in a public place, hoping that more people will spread that to be what we do. But yeah, that's what I want.
So James Gunn, before he was axed, directed and recorded cameos for Stan Lee. So he potentially has like several on retainer.
See, that's what I've heard. I remember us talking about that at one point. And so I've been under the assumption that, yes, we're going to have probably several more Stan Lee cameos from years to come. However, I've seen nothing but people tweeting about like, oh, there's not going to be any more cameos. Oh, there's not going to be. And like, yes, that's sad. That was iconic. But also, like, hasn't it been rumored that like they've already filmed a bunch? And even the Russo brothers, I think they were saying that yes, his Avengers 4 has already been filmed.
Yeah. And
they were kind of saying like they said, Stan doesn't like to fly out, so we try to knock as many out as we can.
Right.
So he's already done, the one for this. But to the same tune, I don't know. The fact they weren't just like, oh yeah, we've got several done. Like, we've got that one, but also more. Well, I don't know. I'm just. Right. I feel like we'll see him more than that, but I've had a lot of other things pointing me at.
Well,
maybe
people just aren't well informed.
That's true.
They probably. Oh my God, Thunderlord.
But even the Russo brothers, though, I feel like they would have been like, oh yeah, we've got a couple more, but yes, he has filmed his Avengers one. They didn't say that. They were like, don't worry, we got him for one more.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And Vlad, you're right. CGIing him in, I think that's a potential thing that could happen. I still don't know how I feel about that.
So
Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, I was just gonna. In a way, I feel like that would be a nice way to like immortalize him a little bit, because like that's what he did. That's what he's known for. So to continue that in some facet, I think would be. In some parts of me think that might be a nice tribute. But at the same time, I almost wonder if it would become a mocking thing, and I certainly don't want it to be that.
Back when they were doing promotional stuff for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Michelle Pfeiffer made a comment. She played Janet, Hank's wife. She made a comment saying how there was a scene recorded where literally everybody was there, including the guy that played Hank Pym, all of the Avengers, all that kind of stuff. Like there was apparently a scene recorded with everybody there, and Stan Lee was, I think she said, was there too. And so I'm wondering, maybe it was a photo shoot, and maybe she got her wires crossed, or maybe, and this is just me being hopeful slash theorizing, but what if there's a scene where they are all literally brought together, and Stan Lee is there and revealed to be Uat that he was.
Oh my God! If that's the last cameo we ever have of him, that would be a worthy one to go out on.
Yeah, that would be beautiful. Honestly, I would cry if that happened. That would actually break me. Is if like his last cameo was him basically saying to all of the characters which he either created or is instrumental in becoming what they were. Like basically saying to them like, "Hey, I've been watching everything you've been doing," kind of giving them their second wind to win the day, or something. Man, that would be.
Or revealing some truth that they've missed this whole time. God, that Steven, you got me fucking tearing up over here, man. That I can see it in my head, and it's emotional. What a way! Oh, if that's how he goes out. Jeez, that would be a way.
Yep. I haven't.
And I think too, like if we were gonna stop these, like if this was it, like we're not doing any more cameos, that would be the one to be like, I'm going now, but thank you all, something like that. And it's like we'll never see Stan again, and literally like we'll never see Stan again. Okay, we got to talk about something else. What else? What are we doing next?
Let's do the Ascendant challenge.
Ascendant? Okay.
Because I'm
we'll give us something
I'm already at the peak of my sadness, so might as well add some anger in the mix too.
Yeah, just throw in more anger.
Throw in all emotions other than joy. You hear me, Bungie?
Why not?
I'm feeling a lot of things right now. Anger, sadness. Want to throw in Phoenix Protocol and give me some happiness? No? You don't deal in happiness? Got it.
You don't. We don't deal in happiness. Sorry, we're fresh out of happiness here.
If you have Forsaken, 50. If you don't, 30. Wait, no. If
and levels really levels mean nothing.
Yeah.
It's your light level you want to be concerned about.
It's actually 20 if you only have Vanilla Destiny. I think.
That's right.
All right, lead the way to the Ascendant challenge.
Oh,
You're the one that looked it up.
I have to lead the way. Okay. Jeez. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let me think here. Where is it?
I think light level for vanilla is between 200 and 300, maybe just 200.
I think it's
300 with DLC. Then with Forsaken, it's 600.
So all right, Steven, go to the landing zone, and it's that lost sector right behind it.
Yeah, I know where we're going.
Yeah, I think it's the one we go in, and it opens up, and there's a bunch of the explodey boys, and then around the corner, it's right there.
Yep.
If I remember right.
Yes, Rose, there are swords. If you have Forsaken, there are bows.
I love the sword.
You could be like Jake
and
want to get a sword, and then the game will hear
never
you,
get one.
and it will never give you a sword, and then you could have other people who get a sword literally at the beginning of the game.
Roland said they'll sell you some happiness, Steven. You want to buy? You want to
500
buy some
silver.
happiness?
Oh man.
You want to buy some?
That's good. That's a good one. Hey Roland, thank you for that. But also, the truth hurts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's so true though.
Nah, see, more realistically, it's either, hey, buy this happiness for 3,500 silver, or grind for 48 hours, doing the same menial task that does nothing but exacerbate your sadness.
No, it's gonna be buy. Here's the thing that'll give you happiness. You need to buy it first. Oh wait, you also have to play 40
You
plus hours
also
of
have
grinding.
to grind it after the purchase.
Right.
That's
take my
the way
tincture.
it is. Let's clear out this area first, then take your tincture.
Yeah.
Roland, I don't know if I've seen you around here before.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. What a line
You
to
popped
reveal
in at an
yourself on.
opportune time. Yeah.
And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's weird not using Crimson. It's real weird.
Are you still using Thunderlord mostly?
Yep. I figure I might as well for the fans. Can we call them fans?
For the fans. For the
I feel like
Chortle gang.
The Chortle. Please let's not call them Chortle Gang.
No, that's what it is.
No, because that's like Low Gang, and then we're suddenly like the Paul brothers, and that's the last thing I want in my life, is to be compared to them.
Vlad, there are Ingrams, but I don't think they have anything like loot boxes though that you buy. You can get Ingrams.
It's all cosmetic.
But those are just like cosmetic stuff, yeah.
Any
it's like
microtransaction
and,
is cosmetic.
Yeah. All right, I gotta take my tincture. Rose says they're Chorbies.
Is it Chorbies or Chorbles? It looks like Chorbles were.
Chorbles. Consumables.
There it is. I found the portal.
Tincture. Yeah, it should be right where we were. Yep.
Alright, I am inside.
I am too. Is this the one where we fall?
Yeah.
Yep. I knew it.
Alright, well. See you at the bottom?
Oh, well, I'm going to be way at the bottom because I missed. I'm going to equip good old Stompies real quick.
Guardian down.
Don't mind me, I'll be back.
Toland? Oh, there you are.
What's Toland telling you?
He just disappeared. We're Chorbies, they are Chorbles.
I gotcha. Maybe that's where I got that.
Oh man, that was rough.
God damn it.
Alright. I am in position. Ready to go.
I'm so glad.
Thanks, man.
I'm trying real hard to come down there. Yeah.
Vlad said, I'm still the mascot. I'm the most famous viewer. Is E3 taught me anything?
I mean, that's arguably true.
Yeah. If anything, you gave us some sympathy. Because, oh crap. Oh, that was almost bad. People were criticizing us for a few errors that were made. And then other people were like, dang, that Vlad guy. We're sorry. Alright, you're doing good, Jake. Don't mess it up.
Don't Steven. Just you got my palms sweating now.
Mom spaghetti.
What?
Never mind. It's a meme. Okay. It's also a song.
Alright,
but
we going?
It's a meme to me. Yes.
Is that rock above us important for anything? Oh, if we had Wish Ender, that could give us something, but we don't have that.
Sure.
Do you know that there are special rocks that you can shoot with Wish Ender?
Did not know that. What do you want, Toland? Oh. Sure.
Toll in, more like toll out.
Alright. Be careful, Jake. If you go down, remember, you have to do this all over again. So, stay in my well.
Yes, Mom.
Come on. Show your stupid face.
Steven.
What? Nice.
I almost died. I came real close.
You done good, kid.
You done good. I've come a long way.
Alright, complete the, turn in the Ascendant Challenge bounty. Curious to see what you get. Gosh, that was 5 months ago? Jeez.
I know. And it's not that far away. Like, we're catching up. I mean, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Cool.
Nothing good for it. I got a Abide the Return, which is a sword. Okay.
You wanted one of those.
I mean, I have some. They're just not high enough level to justify using. Although that one is. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll use that.
I don't see why you guys keep saying that Jake is roasting me. Jake, have you been roasting me tonight?
Not that I know of. I've seen that a couple times, and I've just kind of thought, sure, I guess. I guess I did.
Oh, the roasting. Okay.
I feel like, though, Steven, you and I just talk to each other in such a way that it might seem like roasting, but really that's just how we communicate. We're both just creatures of, like, you know, we insult people that we like, you know what I mean?
What do you want to try next? Do you want to...
We need to do Blind Well. We need to see if we can rock that bitch.
You want to try that again?
Let's do. Hey, Steven, you asked what I think. I think we should do the Blind Well next.
Why?
That's the next, because that's what gets you to the most powerful. That's the most. Once you complete that.
Have you ever had a dream that if you had then if you
bitch.
That's my favorite.
Do you really want to?
That if you could do you so bad that you could do anything. Have you seen the metal remix to that where someone's playing a guitar behind it? Like it's like a metal guitar and drums, and they're like hitting it to the tune of that kid's words, and it's great. Oh man, it's great.
Hello. Want to do me a
If
favor
you
and
do
grab
both
something?
of these, the Ascendant and then the Gateway Between Worlds, which is the Blinding Well, if you do both of those challenges, that gets you the Ingram for this place.
Yes.
And that's the most powerful Ingram you'll get in the whole week. So if I'm only going to do one thing, I'd like it to be that thing.
Well, we still got that bounty. Oh wait, no, we don't. You couldn't get
No, you don't.
it.
You don't have to do. You don't have to get that. We've done. It's the Ascendant and then the Blind Well, and then you get the.
I was referring
the
to
rest of
Spider's
it, so.
bounty.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm going into the Blinding Well.
I'm trying to
Getting
get
shot.
there to you.
Getting shot.
Remember to go slow as you go around that.
Yeah.
corner.
Vlad thinks our methods are dumb in doing that.
Okay. Maybe it is. That's just what somebody who plays this a lot more than you or I told me. That's not saying anything for me, but that is saying something when I relate it to you.
Vlad, if you haven't seen the metal remix of that kid, I encourage you to look it up. It's pretty funny.
I kind of want to look it up myself. 'Cause I am, as you know, Steven, I am a connoisseur of Vine.
That wasn't Vine, though.
That wasn't a Vine?
Oh, no, that predated Vine by a while. That kid was back when...
It became a Vine.
That kid was when YouTube haikus were a thing. You remember those?
No.
That was like Vine comps before Vine comps existed. Before Vine even existed. Like, those go back so far that Brody's brother Carter introduced me to them. 'Cause... 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 'C You literally just ran to the blinding well. You broke your own rule.
I know. Well, you're not already in here?
No, I jumped back. Here,
Oh.
come on. Let's try one more time. Come on.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were. I thought I was trying to catch up to you. I'm.
All right, we gotta go all the way back.
Yep. No, you're good there. I saw you move. I saw you transform. So we've pushed through.
I
the
was just
barrier.
waiting till I saw.
I like how you still stay in your Sparrow for this, but you just go as slow as you possibly can on a Sparrow. I just crouch and then walk as fast as my crouch will take me.
Yep.
And that's the pace I try to keep. Let me put it this way, Rose. I insult the people who I'm really close to, who I know can handle the insult, because they know I'm playing, and it's like a form of affection.
All right, I guess we can try tier 1.
Come on, Steven, you're level 580 or something. You can.
I will not carry a tier 2. I am a support build.
Oh, but Steven, you're the best support build.
I will put in a tier 1, and hopefully somebody will show up.
Fair enough. We'll look. This will be a good front. You know,
if you're playing Destiny 2 and would like to help with blinding well, come on down. Although I'm pretty sure it's just us and Vlad and Rose, so that's probably not gonna.
Come on down.
Oh, good, it's Scorn. Now we're definitely not gonna win.
Scorn. We'll win this one.
I don't know. I've failed tier 1s before.
But have you failed tier 1s with me?
Yes.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yes.
Hogwash. Hogwash, I tell you.
I hope you guys are enjoying this not Crimson footage.
I didn't realize you... I thought your Crimson stayed with your Hunter. I didn't realize you brought it over.
Ace stays with Hunter.
Ace stays with the Hunter, that's what it is.
That way I actually have a reason to play the Hunter. We did that with 30 seconds left, and that was wave 1.
That's pretty good.
No, it's not, Jake. It's really not. Tincture is something you don't need to worry about till you get to Dreaming City. It's honestly a very minuscule item, but you need it for one of the challenges that happens every week.
Basically, all it does is it reveals taken portals and some other taken secrets throughout the map. Ultimately, none of them really matter except for the one to do that challenge that we just did.
Yep.
You see a big guy?
Nope.
Alright, well. Oh, there he is.
By the way, when you get Harmony, you can pretty much just use your super whenever.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good.
I knew that.
So you use your super a lot when you get Harmony.
Oh, absolutely. I pretty much fire it off as soon as I get it because
Good.
then you get the. I try to. I mean, you obviously want to keep hitting people who have harmony,
Right.
but so you continue to get your super back. But yeah. I don't know, but I've gotten like 4 or 5 bounties
Hey,
that I
awesome.
needed
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of them
through
too.
this. Hey, Lily.
Gosh, I love Ether Doctor. Such a good gun. Should not have dropped my super just then.
No, you needed to. Glad you did.
Well, never mind. I got harmony.
Yeah, I was about to say I needed it at that particular moment in time that you dropped
Well,
it. So
never mind. I thought I got harmony. Apparently, I did not. Five
Did we do it?
seconds. 5 seconds is what we had that time. You want to guess what our time will be this time?
Steven. 5 seconds.
0 seconds because we're not going to do it.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, did I tell you that Anna and I took my sisters and 2 of their friends to do an escape room on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And we got
How'd
out
that
with
go?
1 minute and 30 seconds left.
Oh, that's nice. Get a good
So
adrenaline
I am
pump there?
still undefeated. I think 5 out of 5 or 6 out of 6 is my record, but I have completed every single room I've been in.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
So, good. Just might be a good luck charm, you know. Might be something more to me than just quick wit puns and bad puns, and more
You may be
puns.
good at solving some really obscure riddles. I need some harmony. There it is.
Let me know if you see excess harmony. That way I can drop infinite.
There's some right here.
wells.
Right here.
Perfect. Oh, what was? Oh my God! I hate those friggin' things. Got any harmony?
Yeah, there's some. A bunch should have just dropped right there.
Good.
How much time? How much time?
We had like 20 seconds, but we also had a lot of
Aha!
harmony. So that's why we were able to do it.
We harmonize well together, Steven.
Haha!
We could start a boy band.
Fantastic. That's just... What would our boy band be called?
The Chore Beast. Jake and the Boys.
Yeah, that's too that's too much. I'm thinking C2.
C2. Why 2?
Chortle, and there's 2 of us.
Ah, got it.
Yes.
What I like CG2 better.
CG2? No, because then
Yeah.
you got to be able to say everything very quickly, and CG2 is just, you know.
Yeah, but it's kind of, it harkens back to
Well,
CGI, but it's like CG2, and
We
we're
are-
in real life. You know what I mean?
We are a boy band, Jake. We are not a movie.
I'm just saying.
I know. But,
People
you know,
people would get the reference.
well, that's good that they would know what. I don't think that teenage girls, which are the target of all boy bands, would care for the CGI reference.
Well, maybe not, but like.
But those nerds, yeah, they'd be like, I like my favorite boy band is CGI because they really get my my terminology.
They get my aesthetic.
Gosh,
The aesthetic
what
I'm going for.
nerd in their 40s is gonna say the word aesthetic?
What nerd in their 40s? Aesthetic's a good word, Steven. I don't know what your problem is.
It's a great word. But you know,
Kids are all hippies now, right? They'll get it.
okay, I'm gonna have to go to the chat on this one. Chat, what's our boy band name? Oh, hey Nader. Yeah, escape
Hey,
rooms
Nader,
are really
what's up?
fun, Vlad. They're one of the only
David
things
just
to do
got done
around
doing
town.
a Red Dead compilation on his other channel.
Sweet.
Oh, that's awesome. Roland says Jake and the Chorbinos. It's his
Okay, there's more to
suggestion
this
for name.
channel than Jake. Come on.
No, it really isn't.
Wow. Whose gameplay are we watching?
Hey, it's
Who's
your
gameplay?
it's your decision. I would happily do mine.
The chat would not. Alright.
Oh, I forgot to switch to a sword. I'm
Okay,
gonna do
come on,
that.
Thunderlord, let's do it. Oh, yes. Holy crap! This gun is awesome.
That was good.
You wouldn't make it as a boy band, says Vlad. Fine.
Be that way. Where's Kalen? He knows I could be a good boy band.
Our hit single would be Too Much Nudge, parentheses, do you have eyes?
Oh, and other great hits like.
Oh man, we need Kalen here. He would be the one that could tell us what all the great hits would be.
I'm trying to think. Math is a game of numbers, folks. That would be like my real deep, slow song. You know?
Math, parentheses, game of numbers. All of our songs would have
There you
parentheses in them because that makes them better or just more pretentious.
Rose, no. Why on earth would you think we would be getting that?
Why? No,
I don't know. I don't know what we've done
honestly,
in all our years of this channel.
I would prefer PUBG to Fortnite, but I'm still not going to touch PUBG.
I would if you were up for that, we should just get Battlefield and do that. But here, I'm going to do another tier 1 while we wait.
Fine.
We can handle
Do you
this.
not want to do another tier 1?
It's just so slow. That only counts for 10%.
I know. Well, tell you what, let's do this one and then let's leave and come back in and see if we catch a group.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
it's coming to PS4. They announced it today. Announced the release date today.
In December.
Nader Gator says, "I'm never touching a battle royale again."
Good choice, Nader.
You know, for a while there, I was liking Fortnite, but
Yeah.
I really have had no desire to go back.
I'm really hoping that the BR is kind of dead now that the big third parties are in on the game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Battlefield and Call of Duty doing it. I know Fortnite's probably still big, but I don't hear anybody talking about it anymore that isn't in the younger demographic.
Right. I think it's certainly peaked. Like, I don't think it's ever going to get any
As big
more
as it
popular
was,
than it
yeah.
is right now. Yeah, and if it's just going to dwindle at this point. But man, the money they made.
Yep. And they're not going to learn a dang thing about it.
Nope. Nope.
Because they're going to think that the reason they were successful was because they made a legitimately good game. And that's just not the case. They were successful because they had zero competition.
Well, they had PUBG, but like they just were able to make it.
PUBG was too exclusive.
Exactly,
Fortnite was
yeah.
put everywhere.
Exactly. That's what made them successful. Was they had competition, but they did what their competition wasn't willing to do.
And it also reached the younger demographic better than PUBG did. PUBG was more for that Arma crowd, whereas Fortnite was more for the kids.
Kind of along the same topic of Fortnite, so the Game Awards announced their nominees today. I don't know if you've seen or voted on those yet, Steven, but they're doing a content creator one this year instead of like a, I don't know, popular person or whatever. And Ninja is in there, and God forbid, I just feel bad for everybody else that's nominated. Because,
who else is nominated?
I don't know, Myth, and then Pokimane, something like that. And then I don't know the other guy. But regardless, I don't have much of an opinion on Ninja, other than he's supposedly the best Fortnite player ever, and I just know he's uber popular. Like, I mean, I feel like it's a shutout. Like he's just gonna win
Pretty
automatically.
much.
I didn't vote for him, but I feel like he's just a shoe-in to win that.
So I was bothered by the fact that Red Dead only came out. How long ago did Red Dead come out?
It's been
2 weeks.
It was October. Yeah, it's only been out a few weeks. It like barely made the time frame to make it into the awards.
See, I feel like, and maybe this is me just conspiracy theory, I feel like it was already nominated before it came out. Just because that was real quick.
The people who nominate it are reputable. I can't think of it. Influencers and people like IGN and Game Informer, and so those people have played it a few weeks before we did.
Yeah,
and I feel like once their review was written and it was like a 10, or a high 9 for most places.
I just really
they
feel
were like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
I really want to see someone else get it. That's my thing. I don't want Red Dead to get it because I think it's deserving, but I think that other games are more deserving, like God of War. I think God of War earned it more, and I haven't even played it yet.
I spread out my votes on it a lot. I voted today. I tried to spread out my votes between the big three for me are Spider-Man, God of War, and Red Dead. And so those are the big ones that I'm like, I tossed my votes around. But like, there's certain elements that I think God of War did better than Red Dead, and same with Spider-Man, and I feel they all deserve to win a lot, but what's your game of the year?
Yeah. So
is
personally,
the big
like,
conversation.
As far as my personal level of enjoyment, Spider-Man is the easy game of the year for me, I think.
Right.
But I think that God of War is the most deserving, simply because, I mean, Spider-Man didn't have that hard of a job on its hands. It didn't have to change public opinion that much. What I
was going to say was the way I described what Spider-Man had to do was they had to do right what others have tried for years.
Right.
I mean, they did a lot. They did a lot of things to make a lot work that other people have tried and just didn't work. And so they had kind of a template to go into and be like, this is what a Spider-Man game is.
Yeah.
We need to make it better. And they did that. God of War took an existing franchise that's been dead for a while and said, this has always been an okay series that people have liked and have been good on, but like, how can we just like take it to the next level?
Yeah, they elevated it so much, and that's what's so great, because it was Red Dead's award to lose. People were already saying Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be Game of the Year. We have been saying that, and it was months before the game even came out. So it was their award to lose. So with God of War, no one said that was going to be Game of the Year eligible before it came out. And then, like, who would have thought that the same game that in the past was just, punching gods and getting in ridiculous fights and gratuitous nudity, who would have thought that game would now be on the level of seriousness that Last of Us is?
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
so impressive to me.
There's one category that's like direction, and I'm pretty sure I put God of War in for that because to me, they completely took a right turn down what God of War is supposed to be, and for good. So anyway,
I'm not saying Red Dead doesn't deserve it, Nader. I think that if Red Dead wins it, that's going to be like obviously but also I think they've created something that is absolutely impressive, and even though I'm not a fan of it, I think it's deserving. I want to see God of War take it, though.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I kind of, if not God of War, or I'm sorry, if not Red Dead, because that's what I voted for. If not Red Dead, I'm really excited Celeste is in that conversation.
Yeah, they usually throw
Steven,
one of those in there.
I highly recommend Celeste for you to play. It is great. It's got a great story, and the gameplay is really challenging and exciting and rewarding. I never got to beat it because that was when my whole Switch debacle happened.
Right.
But it is really good, and I'm really excited that it's up there. And honestly, if any indie game was going to come in and like take down a Goliath like God of War or any of these other ones, it would be Celeste. Absolutely, 100%. And I kind of hope that happens because I just think that would be really, really cool.
So adaptation is one of the categories, right? And that's like existing IP, someone taking it and
that may have been a past one. I don't think that's one now.
Oh man, because I was gonna say that would be a shoe-in for Spider-Man. Spider-Man would definitely be deserving of best adaptation. I just really loved Spider-Man, guys. I haven't.
It was good.
I haven't. I think I said this when it came out, when I did my initial kind of review. I have not smiled while playing a video game that much in a very long time. It was just so pleasant. Like oh man, I loved it so much. All right, I'm gonna drop my Well of Radiance here.
Big on what game are we talking? Oh, Death Stranding. We don't even know. We don't have a release date yet. We have nothing close to a
that game that
release
everybody
date.
says is going to be the greatest thing ever, even though they don't know anything about it.
I'm curious. I'm still curious about it, but I'm not nearly as excited as a lot of other people are.
I'm not a fan of Kojima. Just because I've never really. I've played some of his games and I thought they were pretty good. I'm not a fan of how he is basically made out to be this god of video game creativity.
Mm-hmm.
When he people like Death Stranding, people saw it and they're like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be the greatest thing ever!" And it was like walking simulator with a backpack and a baby that shoots a gun. Like, what about that looks good to you?
Here's my thing with Kojima. I agree. I think he's put a little too high on a pedestal.
He's overrated.
But I do think he's earned the right to be called a great developer.
I absolutely, and I will never deny that he is one of the greatest video game trailer directors ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like he does a very good job of presenting a video game concept in such a way that it feels like something, like it's intriguing, it's mysterious. And honestly, a lot of the time when I watch Kojima trailers, I'm like, wow, I wish this was a movie and not a pretentious video game.
All right, I want to check my inventory real quick, and then do we want to try that to do more of that, or would you rather do something else?
I would love to get the Blinding Well done. I don't see us getting it done without two more people helping us. Because otherwise we're going to be here for quite some time, and I got nowhere to be, so I'm fine with staying helping, but it would just take us a long time because that was like 30 minutes, and that was 2 rounds, and we would need 8 more.
Right. I'm looking at how far. Man, I got so many like little bounties done during that. Yeah, that was 20%. Let's slowly walk back up there, and see if we can get hooked up with another crew.
Cool.
Because if we could get a crew and do like a, I don't know.
If we could do one tier 3 unstable, we'd get it immediately.
Yeah. Slowly walking in. Why the shooting? Why the shooty?
Why not?
I don't know.
I'm excited for Pokemon Let's Go, though.
Oh my God, Steven, I am so freaking excited for Pokemon Let's Go.
I have been playing my Switch so freaking much since I got it. I've been playing, nope. I've been playing a good bit of Breath of the Wild, which Breath of the Wild is, I say it's way harder than it should be, only because everything one-shots you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Have you gone to a Divine Beast yet?
I've gotten Meadow, and that was it. That's the bird one.
Oh, okay. Go to the elephant next, if you can.
Where is the elephant?
That's the one in the Ruto one.
Rito.
The Zora one.
Oh, that's the underwater people, right?
Yeah, that's where that one is. It's on the east. It's on the complete opposite side of the map that you're on right now. It's due east, yeah. Maybe a little northeast, but not much. That has that perk, that ability that you get from that one is like a free revive. It'll help you out a lot.
Gotcha.
Also, if you've been to a fairy fountain, catch as many fairies as you can, because those are also instant revives.
Yeah. Still, that's...
And put on some damn clothes.
I'm wearing 10 armor. That's the most armor I can get right now.
Have you found a fairy fountain?
1.
Okay.
How do you catch
fairies? Did you
fairies?
level up any of your clothes? So when you first approach, well, anytime you approach a fairy fountain, there are fairies there. If you sneak and get, I think you don't even need a bottle. It's just you grab them when you get near one.
Gotcha.
And see, all right, no one else again. But yeah, I'm super excited for Let's Go Eevee. I'm going to be playing that. Reviews are out. They're in like the high 8s, which is like about what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's more than I was expecting. So I'm down for it.
I'm really excited for a game that Anna and I can play that's slow paced. You know, it's teamwork. You only need one. You only need the one Joy-Con, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. That's going to be great. We're going to be in a car for 12.5 hours with my family, and we're going to need to escape to Pokemon, probably. She's never watched Pokemon.
It has motion controls, so when you're in handheld, or when you're doing the one Joy-Con disconnected. But
that's
yeah.
fine. We'll figure it out. But she's never watched Pokemon.
I've heard it works well, but
Good.
You know,
she's never watched it or played it.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're in the middle of that. She really likes it.
Great show.
And a couple of our friends, Joseph and Alyssa, who I believe you know, at least Joseph.
I know them both.
I assumed so. I just didn't want to assume that. Yeah, but we're in the middle of Avatar. That's who we're watching Avatar with, and after that we might watch Pokemon, because you know Joseph's big into Pokemon.
I just want to say I'm a little pissed that Andrew and Daniel from Friendly Fire Games are both higher level than me in this game.
Yep.
And that pisses me off a good bit, just to be honest.
Well, they play this game a lot, Jake. They play it a whole
lot. They do.
A lot of people, Rose. Surprisingly, a lot of people. Plus, there are a lot of families, especially down here, that when Pokemon came around, a lot of church families didn't like Pokemon, and it was a different time.
'Cause they were demons.
It was a different time when like you know, the news would put out a story about it, the moms would see it, and they would not like it. And that for Pokemon, it was specifically the use of the word evolve, which is really funny, because you know evolution. You take that to 90s, early 2000s Christianity. That's like a no-no word. But that was a different time. Things are thankfully better now. So a lot of families that I know did not allow Pokemon. I wasn't allowed to watch Disney for a long time because my family hated Michael Eisner, and I still don't know why.
Yeah, I remember my dad had a sit-down conversation with me and was like, "You can't watch Pokemon anymore," and I was just like, "Why? Like, Pokemon is great," but it didn't happen. All right, I found one guy, Steven.
All right, let's help him out. What's his light level?
You want to help him out? I can't tell because he's dead.
Okay, well that was all I need
50.
to know.
He's his 50. He's level 50. I don't know what his light level is.
Thanks.
Can't see.
That's.
But he knows I'm here.
Great. Is he in the middle of a tier?
Oh, he lost tier 1, but we're here now, so.
Great. Like I said, Rose, it was a different time.
It was a different time. All right, do you want to try tier 2, maybe? Oh, he looks like he's.
Hey, we got two. We got two. We got two.
You want to do a 3?
No, God, no. We need at least 5 to do a tier 3.
All right, I'll put in a tier 2 then. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. We got a 4. Oh, man, Steven, damn it. We got a 4th coming in.
They'll stick around, don't worry. Touch my rift. Thank you.
I think I did. It did something weird just happened.
Yeah.
Like a weird pulse.
Yeah, that's what happens when you touch my rift.
No, it was a different kind of... I've never seen this pulse before.
So that pulse didn't feel like me?
No.
Okay.
Can I just drop a tier 3 in here in the middle of this?
No. It's got to reset. Let's drop a tier 3 after this, though. They'll see that we work cohesively. Hopefully they won't leave, and we can do a tier 3.
What I've found, unfortunately, with these is if you don't jump on the instance quickly, they all run away.
Yep. Yeah, regarding the different time, like, back then, like, everything was believed the same. Like the faith system was the same. It's just that there was a lot more of a tight grip on conservatism. Is that a word?
Mm-hmm.
Where like a lot of rumors were believed that just aren't true and the media is a lot of why this happened.
I was about to say, I feel like it was the media was more trusted, and not that the media is not as trusted now, but like I think people are like, I'll make the decision for myself.
That's why a lot of church-going families believed the things they did, was because the media was kind of, they trusted the media, and the media said something, so they went along with it.
Right.
For example, KISS, the band KISS. What does KISS stand for, Jake?
The devil.
My parents thought it stood for Knights in Satan's Service, because that's what a lot of people actually think KISS stands for. That's not me saying, look at my dumb parents. That is me saying that was a legitimate thing that people thought it meant because the media covered it wrong. I thought it stood for Keep It Simple, Stupid. That is also wrong. KISS, I looked it up. One of the band members was talking to another one of the band members when they were on tour, and he mentioned that he was in a band called Lips. That's why they're called KISS.
Wow. That's awesome. That's a good story.
Yep. But it just goes to show you that often I don't like, and I'm actually going to get I don't know if I can say this is getting deep, but I'm going to get real for a second. I hate when people think that all Christians are just these rule book thumping, can't do this, can't do that people who are like, oh, that's not of this, so that's of the devil. That's not how we are. And a lot of that...
Going back to like what you said, that's how a lot of it used to be in the old days, but not nearly.
A lot of it had to do
with
trusting of the media and just word of mouth. Because right now it's really easy. Like, I was able to Google, why is Kiss named Kiss? And I was able to get an answer very quickly because power of Google. Back then, that didn't exist. You had to take everything word of mouth or what the news said.
Right.
And that's bad.
And depending on where your news was, it's the what do they call it? The something circle, like the loop, echo loop or something. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like basically you are only surrounded by people who agree with everything you think, and so an echo chamber. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah.
Basically, we're just like you're saying your thoughts and beliefs, but literally everyone you know has the same thoughts and beliefs, and so you never question anything. But then suddenly, you go outside of your normal loop in life, and there's people who disagree with you, and it's like, what? Where did you come from? And that's not the case as much anymore because the internet.
Yeah, and I'm not pointing fingers at anybody saying that you guys have given me a hard time. You guys have actually been very welcoming of what I believe, and I appreciate that. It's just...
We try to be a welcoming place here.
Yeah, that goes both ways, and we appreciate it.
Yes.
But it just, for some reason, was something that was on my mind of how that happened for a very long time. And it gave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths regarding... Christianity, and I hate that because that's not what we're about.
Vlad.
Good night, Vlad.
All right, we're doing pretty good.
Well, I would expect as much for the large group we've got. I'm stealing all of the harmony that I can find just so I can drop Well of Radiance every few seconds.
Yeah. We got a guy using Shadow Shot over here.
Yeah, Shadow Shot's incredible for the well.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, this guy is just jumping up and down.
That's me.
No, it was the enemy.
Oh. It's like I got stuck.
I see. Logan is actually dropping some knowledge about the Southern Baptist Convention.
Ah.
He said that the Southern Baptist Convention actually boycotted Disney in '97, and that's probably where a lot of the stuff came from.
What about Pokemon, Logan? You got any hot tips on that? Alright, I think we did it.
I never said you did, Rose. I've never felt judged by anyone here other than the occasional troll that rolls through here and tries to comment on the amount of money I make at my job, and it's like, what? You just showed up.
What?
That's happened. Like, in the Destiny streams especially, people show up and they're like, bruh, I bet you don't have a job, and I'm like, that's not true, but okay. And they're like, yeah, it happens. It's happened twice. It's been pretty funny.
I've never. That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's just, trolls. How they be.
Right, but I just don't know where they would, like, what makes you say that? Because I'm playing Destiny? Probably because that's usually like an 11 o'clock stream.
Yep.
Which for you work Sundays, so you don't have to work Fridays. And for me, if I'm ever with you, that's my lunch break. I tell you what, I utilize my lunch break like nobody's business.
Yeah,
like,
you play Red Dead. I watch.
Well, yeah, that's true too, but I also, when there's new games I need Let's Plays filmed of, that's the time I do it. If it's not something I'm waiting to film with you. Did we? Oh man, we actually did the whole thing? Wow. Alright, do you have a 3?
I should.
One of us needs to drop a 3 like as soon as we can.
It's got to reset first.
Yep. You tell me if anybody starts to leave.
It looks like they're looking for the 3. Put it in as soon as we can. Logan said I probably got it right with the evolution stuff on Pokemon, by the way.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it was too. That was a hot. That's still kind of, at least for my parents, that's still a hot button word. To.
All right, someone's leaving, I think.
I'm sitting here trying to do it.
I'm shooting him.
I don't think I must not have one, Steven. You need to.
I'm doing it. Done.
You sure this is a good idea?
Thank goodness.
All right, we still got. Okay, we've got a full 5. Awesome. All right, touch my rift.
I did.
Thank you. It felt good.
Oh wow.
Yep.
That was a good rift touch.
It felt very rifting. That was dumb.
I saw where you were going. I understood. The hardest part of this for me is finding people to shoot.
Yep. Ah, crap. So I've been watching, I watched some Film Theory yesterday. That's Matt Pat's other channel. And man, he has been going to war kind of with Jake and Logan Paul. And it's been kind of awesome. Because when I say go to war, I mean, you know, Shane Dawson, I think that's his name,
right,
did the docuseries.
His whole thing, yeah.
And it was such a publicity stunt. It's not even funny. To where, like, Matt Pat talks about all the things that Shane didn't talk about, whether it was because he could or couldn't. And Matt Pat brought it all to the surface and basically ended it with, and he's doing a 3-parter, and I just watched part 2. And basically he talked about how his merch practices are illegal, and he is breaking not only YouTube's code, but also the code of, like, children's programming on television. Like, he's just straight up breaking the laws. And so he pretty much ended part 2 by saying, pointing back to part 1, how Jake Paul wants to be a kind of like an investor, but with talent. So, like, a person that invests in talent and then gets a profit off of the profit that they make. So, like, a talent incubator, kind of. And he was saying how Jake Paul wants to be that. He wants to be a serious businessman. But then at the end, he was like, "Okay, Jake, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a pass here. Your practices are very clearly illegal. So we can either say that it's the guys that are clearly pulling the strings behind your back, or your investors, or you can take the hit, since you're such a serious businessman, and take responsibility. What are you going to choose? Going to hurt your reputation, or are you going to come out as someone who is a puppet?" And it was just like, dang, like, Matt Pat's a really nice guy, but it's really fun to see him go to, like, full researcher mode, because he does a very good job of being impartial and just looking at the facts. So I've been enjoying his take. I'm gonna drop a rift or that thing.
Yeah, do it, because it's hurting. Yes, Rose, we do have a clan. It's called Chortle Games Clan on Destiny, and you can join it. You can join it now, Rose, without even... Well, I don't know if you can join it right now. You gotta probably get to a mission point at the very beginning to do it, but...
You're probably at the point where you can join clans. But one thing that I really don't like when it comes to journalism, and I almost was a journalism major in college, but impartial stuff, you know, that includes bias. That's not true journalism, and that's just
right. Absolutely.
That's just everything now. It's on
Right.
both sides. There is no impartial news outlet, and I hate that.
Yeah.
But like seeing this
That
whole
was-
thing with Shane Dawson, like it's very clearly partial, and I just really
Right.
enjoy watching someone who understands what journalism and what, you know, journalistic ethics are come out and
Right.
use that to basically tell the real story. So that's been
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Yeah, that was always the hardest part of the journalism classes that I took, was the being impartial thing, because
Yep.
like almost everything I ever wrote about, I had some sort of opinion on, and I was just like, how do I just state the facts as they are and not give an opinion?
Yep.
It's always a challenge, but anyway.
Yeah, you'd think that just simply stating fact would be easier, because then you don't have to apply opinion to fact, but it's tough.
Oh, but it's so hard. Like
Yeah.
even just saying facts, it can, the way you word facts can
Yep.
lead someone to believe a thing. You know.
I like to
It's-
think that
it's
I was
just- it's
pretty
hard.
good in my journalism courses.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I made great grades, but
Right.
I don't know. I do know that I would not have made a good journalist.
Yeah.
Simply because the hours and the amount of work, I would have hated it.
Are you using Crimson again, or are you still using?
I'm using Crimson.
Thunder. Okay, I thought I saw you with it for a second, and I was like,
If,
maybe
hey,
that wasn't Steven.
if we're doing tier 3, I'm not about to not bring my A game.
I mean, yeah, that's a good call. This should more than do it for us after this, right?
Yeah, I think this will give us like 65 to 80%, so we might need one more tier 1.
Okay, how much does tier 2 give? Because we've done a tier 2.
It might
with that
give
last
20.
guy.
That's a big
So I
maybe.
had 20. That would have been 40. If this even gives, so I guess yeah. If this gives 60,
It gives at
or
least
more.
60 if we beat a tier 3.
If we make it heroic at the end, though, that really would blow it out.
I
of the
don't know
water.
how we make it heroic, though. I think that's if you
I'm
put an
pretty
unstable
sure-
one in.
Yeah, I don't know if I have one. I feel like I would, but
It happens immediately after you beat the final wave, so I might have put an unstable one in. I think that's how it works. I honestly don't know.
I understand.
All right.
We do it.
Something tells me we're not going to get through this part.
Ah, frick.
Where'd that harmony go? God dang it. We need to all focus on one. What on earth? Alright, we made good time on that guy. Let's move to the one on the left. If we lead, they may follow. Shoot. Got no harmony. There you are. Honestly, we're making really good time. We must have some ridiculous DPS on our team.
We got it. Where he's down.
Okay.
Is there a third? There's a third.
Yep,
Yeah.
there is a third. You'll drop a well right here.
Frick.
Guardian found.
Ah, frick! I'm dead. I got slammed into that wall right next to you, Steven. Did you see that?
I did. Alright, our problem now appears to be that no one's getting harmony. There's harmony over here, Jake. Come get it.
People.
Use your
Where?
super. Over where I am.
Yeah. Oh, frick! I'm trying to get there.
Okay, never mind. We got his shields down. Just burn him. Nicely done.
We had a good. Yeah, we had plenty of time. Yeah, it was every time I ran for Harmony, someone else got it, but then it didn't seem like they were doing anything with it.
Yep, we got a
so I
power
was a little
surge.
confused. Power surge? Okay. These are weird. So this is where you have to use the explodey boys that appear next to him to break his shield, and then you go.
It depends on the boss. It can be a different boss.
Oh, okay. I've only ever seen the. Yeah, I've only ever seen this one.
I've never seen this one.
So explodey boys are gonna appear. Hit them while they're hot. Yeah, frick. So like right as they appear below him, you've got to hit them and hit them hard, because they'll explode as one unit and blow him up.
I see. Whoa.
And he's tough too. I just saw a bunch of strikers standing. He's down.
Holy crap.
I don't know if y'all got him, but
we didn't. And oh my god, these pylons, man.
Alright, he's down.
Oh god, scream!
Yep, watch out, watch out. Alright, gotta hit the same on the next guy.
Alright, his shield's down.
He's free. He's got a pylon though.
Rift. God, there's only so much I can do.
Yeah, there's a lot of pylons.
I friggin' hate those things. I don't even know if pylons is what they're called, but I hate them. I just know that I hate them.
Piling on.
Oh, wow.
We're close.
Got him.
Boom. Oh man,
Beautiful.
that ought to have done it. Yep.
Did you get the clan bounties too?
Well, I got a clan bounty. I think once I finish this, that'll give it to me.
Oh my gosh, I think
we didn't do it. Are you kidding me?
We've still got, yep, 10%.
Oh my god. You're joking.
Nope. Whoa, what just happened?
Rose says our clan is not showing up. What?
There are guys spawning.
Could be new dudes showing up, I don't know. Well, not to be a douche to these people, but like I'd want to do just a tier 1.
Yep.
Just to get through it and go. There's only 3 people here now.
Yep, and if they leave,
This shouldn't be too bad.
we can handle it. So I'm really happy because I went to Walmart today to get some clothes for the Kentucky trip.
There's 4. We got 4 guys.
Oh,
one guy's probably about to leave though.
Yep.
Striker up there.
Got clothes for the Kentucky trip, and I found black jeans, but like actual black jeans. And I've been looking for black jeans.
They're actual jean material.
They're actual jean material, but they're black. But they're kind of like that charcoal black, to where it's not, you know, emo black, but it's like a dark gray. Like basically the jeans I've been looking for a very long time. So I was happy to find pants. That's what my life has been reduced to, upgraded to. I don't know. Depends on your perception of pants.
Depends on the perception of pants.
Yeah, they're about to leave.
Okay,
Strikers.
we can finish this up.
Yep. It's spelled how it sounds. Rose.
Chortle Games clan.
Yep, they just left. Hopefully the multiplier leaves with them. The multiplier. I don't know
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know if this game acts that way with the blinding well.
I feel like the blind well, it lets you select your level of difficulty and then goes from there. But I could totally be wrong. Honestly, with this game mode, though, it's not so much that it's sending too much at me, it's that it's not sending enough to me fast enough.
Yep.
I find, in this game mode.
Fair enough.
Rose, it's spelled just like the channel name, just with clan next to it.
Rift. Touch it. Touch it.
I touched it. I touched it. I'm in it.
Nice. Okay. Had to make sure.
Dang it. I don't got no harmony. Oh, here's the harmony.
Let me get some harmony next time.
Here. That little white guy right here is about to die.
Crap. I died. Well, you weren't wrong. That little white guy did just die. It just...
Didn't know it was you.
Alright. Keep fighting. I'm getting some harmony, and then I'm going to drop a well. And done. Got harmony?
Yep.
Got a guy in my face. Thank you.
Yep, sorry.
Got another guy in my face.
Yep, I'm working on getting some more harmony.
Well done.
We got that one.
Ooh, an Ingram. Oh, Edge Transit.
One last FU from Bungie for the night.
Oh, it won't be the last.
Just for tonight. Just for tonight.
Me not getting Phoenix Protocol after all these challenges is going to be the last FU from Bungie.
As we go off to play Anthem, Steven will get it. They'll be like, "Aha, we knew we'd get you."
You know what?
You're gonna be like, "No."
If they
it's
give it
too
to
late."
me, if they don't give it to me till Anthem comes out, I'm gonna look at it and then I'm gonna delete it. I don't know if I'm joking or not yet. I'm actually considering it.
there's a part of you that's like, they'll see this and they'll know.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Oh God."
You have no power over me, Satan.
You have no power over me, Satan. They, I'm really worried about the, Activision was like, Destiny is underperforming. We need to add more microtransactions. I was like, yeah, that'll help. F
Yep.
that. That's horrible.
Next thing you'll tell me is
'Cause
Sea of
then the
Thieves thinks they need a competitive mode. Oh, wait.
Oh God, yeah. We're gonna talk about that on the podcast. Don't worry.
Oh, good. God, my voice
Give
cracked
all
real bad.
my give all my good positive thoughts on that topic. What's really funny, have you seen that trailer for that, though? I figured you didn't. It looks almost like they copied Gambit. Like, in the way it's presented, it looks like, hey, what if Pirates did Gambit?
Which is funny because
Like,
the
there's a
Drifter's
coin-
already kind of like a
there's a-
pirate.
He is. It's he like flips a coin around and everything. It's kind of funny.
It's like, hey, can I copy off you? Yeah, just make sure it's different enough.
Right, exactly. It would be a great meme of that because
That's the Piggly Wiggly Hoggly Woggly situation.
oh my god, I still can't get over that. That's a thing. Oh, I killed myself. I shot a boom boom when I was Baba.
Oh, I've been playing a fun game that I'll probably talk about on the podcast. Well, I don't know if it's podcast discussion worthy. Have you heard of a game called Knights of Pen and Paper?
No.
It was originally on Steam, and I have it on Steam. I just never played it, and I realized why, because it's definitely more of a mobile game. But it is a old school RPG that the music reminds me of playing Pokemon Silver on the Game Boy Color back in the day. It's that kind of music. But it's a RPG where you play as a group of friends playing D&D, but you play as them playing D&D. So, like,
interesting.
What you're always looking at on your screen is the back of all of your characters. You can have up to a party of 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then in front of them is a table, and then the Dungeon Master. You can customize a lot of what your format looks like. Like, you can get a different Dungeon Master. My Dungeon Master is basically Doc Brown from Back to the Future for some reason.
Nice.
But you could get different tables, different pets. You could put snacks down on the table so you can get bonuses. And so it's just a turn-based
This is a
RPG.
mobile game?
It's for the Switch.
Ah.
Which is
What's it called again?
Knights of Pen and Paper. You'd probably really like it. It's a fun little RPG.
From what you're describing, it sounds like it's a lot of the excuse me, a lot of the same vibe and spirit of Good Pizza, Great Pizza.
Gotcha.
Which is a great mobile game. But
I would check it out. It's like $15.
Knights of the Pen and Paper or something?
Knights of Pen and Paper plus one Deluxe-ier edition is what you'll find on Switch. But, like, you can, when you're making your party, it's like applying real people to the classes.
Right.
Like, you choose a person and then a class. So there's, like, Nerd is one of the people. And so he gets a bonus, and he's my mage, is my nerd. There's Pizza Guy. And his
sounds awesome.
Yeah, his bonus, because my Pizza Guy was my warrior for a while, because he's really cheap to recruit. Because I guess the concept they were going for was the Pizza Guy shows up and you're like, hey, you want to play some D&D? And he's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I was able to get him as a third party member at the beginning of the game, which you normally shouldn't be able to, but he was cheap enough to where I could.
Right.
I've got a Valley Girl, pretty much. She's my cleric.
Nice.
Like, you can make Grandma one of the characters, but her bonus is that she generates a higher threat level because she's loud. So Grandma is the best tank, which is hilarious.
That's awesome.
But it's a fun little game.
That's like a lot of fun. I might have to pick that up.
I would look up a trailer for it. You might enjoy it.
All right, let me turn this in.
All right, you turn in first. Tiger Spite, that's
okay.
Something.
Yeah. Cool.
I am not into D&D Rose, but I'm into D&D like things, I guess.
To be fair, we've never given. Oh man, I did get a cape though. That's 568, and so that pulled me up a fair amount.
Do you want to call it? Do you want to try to do the bounty for Spider?
I would. I should. Let me put it this way. We should probably call it for the stream. I've got to make a phone call, but then after that, I should be good to play some more. If you want to play a little bit more,
yeah, I'll keep going.
But I think this is where we call it for the stream, for stream's sake. For stream's saken.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Not even a little bit okay?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right, then. I'll just go sleep it off.
Please. 588. Sure, let's do that. My light level is now 583.
My light level is 563. I was so close to you for a bit. So close. So close.
I think you were
God
ahead
bless
of me for a
America.
very brief amount of time.
Very, very brief. Very brief. Very brief
I
indeed.
hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, this guy is shooting at us like, hey, come back. Sorry, man. We've been here for a while. All right, well, thank you, everybody, for watching. Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you, everybody, for watching this live stream of Destiny. We do this almost every Tuesday, but this isn't the only thing we do for the channel. We also do Let's Plays on Monday and Wednesday. Tomorrow's Let's Play is going to be me playing the first couple, almost the first hour of Spyro.
Yeah.
The Reignited Trilogy. We play through the first world. You got to start at the beginning. But we do those. We do Let's Plays on Monday and Wednesday. On Tuesday, we do Destiny. Team Up Tuesday is what we call it. We switch between Destiny, Division. We almost played Payday today. Payday 2 tonight. Thursday, Steven does a live stream series. He's been doing a series called Phantom Doctrine, which is XCOM with spies, basically. And we're real close to switching off of that, right, Steven? Are you switching this week?
This week. The poll will go up tomorrow. That will be on Twitter as well as Discord.
Yep. So we are switching gears on that one. But if you want to know, go vote on our Twitter, which you can find in the description below. And then on Fridays, we do a Where Is Zer live stream. It's where we find where Zer is in Destiny 2, see what he's selling. And then we also do a podcast at 12 o'clock Central Time on Fridays. And then later in the afternoon, we do one live stream that night and then one live stream Saturday night. So those change and rotate pretty frequently. So this Saturday, I'm going to be streaming Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I've got Eevee, so it'll be Eevee. It'll probably be me and Lee Allison playing that. But Steven, do you know what you're doing Friday yet, or are you still working on that?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. As great. Well, anyway, like I said, it rotates, it changes. But the best way to keep up with what's going on here at Chortle Games is to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord, all of which you can find in the descriptions below. And we hope you'll join us and hang out some more. So, thanks for watching. We will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.